Welcome to the Rani Chennamma University BSc Physics 4th SEM syllabus. In Unit 1, it consists of interference. Let us see in session 1, we are going to study interference due to division of wavefront in which Fresnel biprism. The learning objective of the session is to understand the basic concept of interference due to division of wavefront, and construction and working of Fresnel's biprism. Let us see some prerequisites, that is to introduce the interference, condition for interference, methods of interference, and simple Young's double slit experiment that we have studied in 2nd PU. Let us study the terms. Interference. Interference is the phenomenon of modification in the intensity of light due to distribution of light energy in the region of superposition of two or more light waves. That is, it is a superposition of two or more light waves. In the distribution of energy, it will result bright and dark fringes. Bright fringe, it is due to constructive interference, and dark fringe occurs due to a destructive interference. Let us see the constructive interference. In the superposition of two or more waves, at a certain points, either two crusts or two troughs intersect and gives rise to a maximum intensity is called constructive interference. So therefore we get a bright fringe, that is, it is the intersection of two crusts or two troughs. In destructive interference, the superposition of two waves at a certain point, a crust intersect with the trough of the other, and it gives rise to zero or a minimum intensity is called destructive interference. So there we observed dark fringe. Let us see the conditions for sustained interference. So to get an interference, we need these two conditions. The first one is that two sources must be coherent. Coherent nothing but two sources must produce the waves of the same frequency, same amplitude, and having constant phase difference or zero phase difference. And also, the distance between the two sources must be narrow. And also, it needs for a bright and dark fringes, we need a monochromatic source of light. Let us see the methods from which we can produce the interference. There are two methods: by division of wavefront and by division of amplitude. As we know that the interference is a superposition of two or more waves. Here it is the division of wavefront is a two or more wave superposition of wavefront produces an interference pattern, where in case of division of amplitude, here two or more amplitude divided from a single source, it gives the interference pattern. Let us see the interference due to division of wavefront. The incident wavefront originating from a common source is divided into two parts by reflection, refraction, and diffraction. This division is done in such a manner that after passing through a different optical media, the two parts together to produce interference bands. From a single source, it is divided into two by method of a reflection, refraction, and or a diffraction, and they will get a superimposed to produce a interference bands. For example, interference in Fresnel's mirror, in Lloyd's mirror, then biprism, then a Rayleigh's interferometer, we have observed the interference due to division of wavefront. Now, let us see the interference due to division of amplitude. As the amplitude of the incident wave originating from a common source is divided into two or more parts by reflection or refraction, the divided beams are made to reunite, superimpose to give rise to an interference bands. That is, the amplitude of a incident wave is divided into two or more parts by the method of reflection or refraction, and they will get superimposed to give rise to a interference bands. For example, in case of Newton's rings experiment, in case of Michelson interferometer, thin film, we have seen the interference due to division of amplitude. Let us see the Fresnel biprism. As this Fresnel biprism is an optical device used to obtain two virtual coherent sources out of single source to produce interference. This Fresnel biprism, it will produce a two virtual coherent source, not a real. So in the construction of the Fresnel biprism, it is such a manner that it is constructed to that it will produce two virtual coherent source. Fresnel's biprism, it consists of two prisms of very thin refracting angles placed base to base. So as in the figure it is shown a Fresnel biprism. So angle of the prism A, there the two prisms are joined base to base. Or this biprism can also be made. This biprism can also be made from a single plate by grinding and polishing, so that the angle of the prism of the order of 179 degree and the two side angles of the order of 30 degree each. So in this way we can construct the Fresnel biprism. Let us see how it is utilized to produce the interference fringes. Let us place the Fresnel biprism and the monochromatic source of light and the screen in a single axis on the optical bench. And the distance between monochromatic light and the biprism is very small. As from the monochromatic source of light, it will incident on the biprism, it will get refracted through the biprism, and finally we'll get an interference fringes between BC. So there, as the Fresnel biprism, it consisting of a two halves, upper and lower half. Due to the upper and lower half, it will diverges and it will gives a two virtual sources S1 and S2 from S, and the ray out from the biprism, they will get a diverge, and due to the cone B S1E and the cone A S2C, they will get intersect and they will get overlapped. In the overlapped region, we are getting the interference fringes, that is bright and dark fringes in between B and C, and that is observed through eyepiece. Therefore, the biprism is mounted initially on the optical bench. A narrow vertical slit S is illuminated by monochromatic light. The light from S is allowed to fall symmetrically on the prism P, placed at a small distance from S and having refracting edges parallel to the slit. The light beams emerging from the upper and lower halves of the prism appears to start from two virtual sources S, namely S1 and S2, which acts as coherent sources. And the cones of light B S1E and A S2C diverging from S1 and S2 are superimposed, and interference fringes are formed in the overlap region BC. So the bright and dark fringes are obtained on the screen and it is seen through the an eyepiece. Let us see to revise whatever we have learned with the help of this multiple choice questions. The interference of light is an evidence of, no doubt it is a light of a wave phenomena. So it is having four options. A for speed of light, B transverse wave of light, electromagnetic in character, light in wave phenomena. The answer is D, light in wave phenomena. The main principle used in the interference is, no doubt it is a superposition principle. Okay, so the options are Heisenberg uncertainty principle, superposition principle, quantum mechanics, and Fermi principle. The answer is B, superposition principle. Next, instead of monochromatic light, white light is used for interference light. What happens? Means we'll get a colored fringes. So there are the four options. A, the pattern is not visible. The fringes change their shapes from parabolic to straight. Colored fringes will be observed. The bright and dark fringe will change. The answer is C, colored fringes will be observed. Next, Fresnel's prism is a combination of a two thin glass prisms cemented together base to base and single plate by grinding and polishing up to a center angle 179 degree and sides 30 degree each. And the third option is both A and B, and D, none of the above. No doubt it is C. Let us see the answer. C, both A and B. And then the interference due to a division of wavefront in Fresnel's biprism. So as Newton's ring experiment, air wedge experiment, then the thin film experiment, we are seeing the interference due to a division of amplitude. So the answer is D, Fresnel's biprism. Okay. So in this session, we have seen the basic interference definition, methods and conditions of interference, and also the construction and working of Fresnel's biprism. So these are the few references that you can refer. Thank you.